I'm from the farm in the west part of Germany. And my dream as a kid was always to be an entrepreneur and make a lot of money. And in the beginning, I had no idea how. And it took a while to find out what is the right product, what is the right service, what is the right niche. And when I had the niche, it really went very fast. So I made my cabbage with cabbage. And I tell you what, it worked out financially very well. But there was one problem. The more successful I became, the more pressure I had. The more money I made, the more expectations I had to fulfill from the people around, from the employees, from Mrs. Merkel, from the tax department. So everybody is sucking at you. And this is really a normal pattern. We start a business to become completely free, to have freedom in our life. And then all of a sudden, a few years later down the road, we notice that we don't have freedom anymore, that a company can become a pain in the butt. And then you start asking yourself, what do you really want? Is this what I really wanted? And I help people to find out where does your company wants to grow into. The question, what would you do if money is not an obstacle? If everything is possible, would you continue in your company? Would you change it? And then the question, how would you change it? How would you create or transform your company into what? And this is really a great reason to do an interview. And it's not a job interview. It's a special kind of interview where I find out what does your heart wants. What do you really want? What fits to you now? And it's not consulting. I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's really written in your heart, and we give your heart a voice. And sometimes it's a long time ago that you asked yourself, what do I really want? Because as leaders, we always fulfill the desires of the people around. We are always in service, we're always giving, we're always helping other people. But now comes the time that we want to know, what do you want? What do you really want? And I tell you what, in this kind of interview, really great surprises happens. And the innovation in a company is in the people. It's in you, it's in your people, and I'm going to show you how do you do an interview that you find out your inner genius, your desires, your possibilities. Let's call it your potential. Because usually we only work with our head, with our brain, and tap into 3 to 5% of our potential. But the really massive potential is in your heart, in your guts. And we will give this heart a voice. And you're going to be surprised what you really want and how this, what you really want, will be the way you take, the path you take, the branch you will build out in your future. So be very curious. It's going to be fun.